Hello, my name is Dr. Frederick Covington, and I'm an occupational therapist. Today, we'll be discussing visual form constancy. Now, visual form constancy is the ability to recognize the same form when it varies in size, color, or orientation from the stimulus form. Now, let's take a moment and break this down. Visual form constancy is the ability to recognize, name, match, and remember objects or symbols by their details and characteristics. This is also the ability to recognize that a basic shape or form is the same no matter what size, configuration, color, or dimension that it is. People with these difficulties may learn to recognize a number, letter, or word when they see it in a particular script or context, but may be quite unable to recognize the same symbol when it's presented in a different manner. For example, this could be letters or numbers appearing in a different typeface, a word that is put in capital letters, or a number that is represented in an unfamiliar context. A word they know in one form, color, size, or type of writing, or in conjunction with certain other words may appear new to them when presented in another form, color, or context. This makes learning to read or work with symbols very difficult. Let's look at a couple of instances. We can start with letters and words. Now, look at these words below. You can quickly see that they all say cat. They are the same color, format, height, and orientation. Now, if we took these same words and changed the original presentation, it may look unrecognizable and unreadable to an individual with visual form constancy deficits. Let's take a real-world example. Sam is a 4th grade student who has been successful at all of his academic tasks. He has just passed to the 5th grade. All of his teachers up until this point have given him handouts for him to copy from and to complete his work. His 5th grade teacher takes a new method. She writes all of her work assignments on an overhead projector or a smartboard. Her handwriting is not the same as what he's used to. Also, the paper that she does pass out for them to now copy from is now in cursive. He now has to deal with 3 different handwriting fonts, all having different sizing and characteristics. After the 1st grading period, his parents noticed a drastic drop in his grades. Now, after multiple conferences with the teacher and not finding a cause or solution to the dramatic change in grades, he was referred to the occupational therapist. Now, following extensive testing, the OT found that he had difficulty with form constancy. In light of this, the OT worked with the teacher to make accommodations to his classroom and to his assignments. Now, symptoms that you may notice would be difficulty recognizing a picture is the same as a real object, or difficulty categorizing and classifying object shapes and materials, problems recognizing everyday objects when put in unusual positions or in different sizes, mislaying or misplacing items and being able to find them as they can't recognize them directly, difficulty recognizing or reading the same word in different fonts, and also difficulty transferring from printed to cursive. Now, as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to send your emails or leave your comments here. Or you can download the Ask the OT app for iPhone, iPad, Android, and Windows mobile phones and devices at AskDrCovington.com. And you can also submit your questions through the app. As always, I look forward to your questions, and we'll be seeing you next time. Take care.